Alrighty, gang. Red dot on the screen. Y'all know what time it is. Pulse time. So the featured characters: Karnak, Luke Cage, Silk, Magneto, and Storm. And we're gonna take a look. Quick notes first. We're gonna do the easy notes, and then the required character notes down here at the bottom. Oh, it's this one here. Then the rules have fortified tiles at once. Father's gonna help us out with at least with some fortifications here and there. Monica Rampo, she'll make some fortified stuff. Oh man. Can't remember, how did I do this one here? In the past. I think I had Karnak, that's what I ended up using. We just want to speed up somebody. I was thinking about using Storm, but that kind of defeats the purpose of, I mean, she'll put out the special tile, or I think I used Silk, that's why I ended up using. Yeah, let's retreat and go ahead and use Cindy. And Cindy, don't you make fortified web tile, so there's that. Fortified web tiles. Yep, that's what I ended up using. Let's use Silk instead of Karnak. I mean, I could use Storm, but it'll take forever in a day to sort of kind of do that. Because I know we'll get set up with fortified tiles too, so. Now Prowler will fortify some of these tiles here, but I'm trying to make sure I don't do anything to mess up any fortifications. Okay. Alright, now come on, Prowler. Need you to fortify that one there. Yeah, because that'll be the better option. Now I just need y'all to do something on the other side. You really can't do anything until sword strike. Nah, and then she's gonna drop the the mixtape. Alright, we'll run it back again, because why not? Again, these are some of the more, I'm not gonna really call them luck-based, but I guess they are kind of luck-based though. Because I call them luck-based without calling them luck-based. Because again, we have no control over what the AI is going to do. We'll let Monica do that. We'll let Monica just continue to do her thing. We got 2 fortified tiles there. Yeah, this is where I kind of wish I had Karnak to help things out a little bit. Great, now we're stunned. And again, not much we're gonna do now. We're pretty much done so. Because once Monica gets her repeaters out, or I should say her that countdown tile out, there's in theory a thing we can do. Can't manipulate the board too much. Jesus. Now we get stunned. And we're pretty much done, so. So that way, no stuff can really be done to us if you take projectiles. Big whoop. It doesn't hurt us. It don't hurt you. Win-win-win all around. guess no choice but to head further up. Alright, so probably fortify that. That'll get fortified. Sword strength. Bring stuff down. Good deal. Yeah, I just gotta wait for the couple turns until undercover operation is done. Monica, I really don't like you right about now. And we'll go ahead and end that. Good thing I ended up getting all those health packs from this weekend. Again, projectiles not gonna hurt us too much. Something down, but I want to wait to see what Monica does with her purple ability. Slowly but surely we're getting these fortified tiles on the board. Alright, he'll at least fortify that there down at the bottom. That's a good thing. Alright, a little bit of board shape.
Doesn't really matter which way I go. Alright, we're stunned. Alright, let's see here. Total recall. Let's see, projectiles. Because we know projectiles aren't going to hurt us. Not as much as strikes do. We can probably move some stuff down. I wish I could get rid of that tile down there. That would be fantastic. Gotta wait a few turns. Oh great! Now we're about to snowball out of control. Oh, it's Jover. Okay, so I think you earned a long enough rest. I think this here is who I ended up using, Storm. Because her yellow can blow up on any of those pesky team-up tiles. That's gonna get blown up anyways. done. And then here comes another sword strike. Down. This way. Drop that down. Again, I would prioritize that blue. Ain't much I can do there. Once that there happens, yeah. Just get the pain out the way ASAP. try loot cave now. They at least has a way to fortify stuff, and if they fire off a power, well, hey, we can do something about it. Strike. I'm not gonna do too much damage to us anyways. I'll let them deal with that. Now I can't do anything about that. Now when Luke's done, yeah, I can't really do anything. I'm dealing with that, sadly. Choco. Try not to, anyways. That's just dirty. Oh no, that's gonna be fortified, and Luke is pretty much done. So gonna be putting up putting out more strike tiles than I can deal with. Wipe out the whole entire side there. Good deal. That'll work for me. And that's game. Again, with random deviation, random is random. I can't control nothing that happens from I'll have to go this blue combination here. Draw some damage there. She'll take and match that job there. Which that's gonna put the Prowler back invisible. I'll take the match 5 just to drop some stuff down. Hopefully. stunned. And there goes those strike tiles. Again, doesn't do us any good. Yeah. Alright, 'cause we'll at least have 2 on that side there. Well, we would have had to. Alright. Let's see here. Question is, can we survive long enough? And the answer to that question is no. Alright, well, let's Hail Mary it. Yeah, this is just Hail Mary. I'm seeing what would happen. Black does us no good. What if we keep the black out of Prowler's hands? That's a good thing, I guess. Oh, okay, so it's still okay. That's what it was doing. It was still an AP. Got you. And we're done. And then that'll be matched away with her match 4. I mean, I know the green match is the only match that I have, but I'm trying to... Never mind. Either one. Well, nah, but I match this one here because that's gonna get either way, she's gonna get purple regardless. So. And then I'm about to get my AP stolen. That's it. Not fun times at all. Now it'd be awesome if they were immune to stun, but or I was immune to stun. She's gonna grab purple. That there. I already see that. And now everything's about the snowball. And then my red AP just got stolen. And then Magneto's down. Like new Prowler, man, he is something other else. I'm about to just deny out purple, man. No. damage here. Y'all gonna get purple. Well, y'all were about to get purple. I could have took out the what's the name tile, the repeater tile, but alright, need to properly heal. Maybe, question mark. Yeah, we're not surviving this here either. Said random is just random, so ain't not, again, nothing I can do about randomness in this here. Okay, that works for me. No, I just gotta deny that. I think I'd rather just take all this here. Yeah. And they can have all of that. Yellow's not really a color that they really prioritize. Not like that anyways.
Oh, good deal. I'll take that. Let me take this blue. I think I will leave that green. I'm gonna definitely take blue. Y'all don't need any strike tiles while I'm stunned. I think what I will do, I will just let them prioritize their colors. Alright, there's 2 corners down. Now they're starting to snowball out of control. Geez, now how long have you been at this here now? 56 minutes just for one challenge. I think this is the hardest challenge.
And it's not like I got characters that can forcibly put down any fortified tiles. If I had that, those type of characters, this would make it a whole heck of a lot easier. I am not getting my hopes up. Put it that way. Monica, I just need you to do something. Alright. That's two cornered. Snatch up y'all's purple. It is a good thing I do not have to go to work today. Because this is I'm not saying it's infuriating. It's a test to see that seems to positive souls is mentality would say. Yeah, we're getting there. Meeny, miny, teeny tiny. Alright, that's gonna get fortified eventually. But I'm looking for something over on this side here. Uh-oh, and here comes the spiral. Alright, Storm, I guess we're trying you again. But I think I'm gonna downgrade her green. lot of my success has been coming with Luke Cage, so maybe that's a sign for me right there, just to stick with Luke. And we're done. Look at fortified supports. See if there's any supports that give fortifications. If there are, that might ease things up, I guess. Yeah, either way, they're going to have blue. Yeah, I don't need y'all to have strike out. No. That way. Nothing I could have done now. Why can't you do that side there? Well, that black because projectiles aren't. Them matching my projectiles aren't gonna lose me this fight. That might actually lose me the fight. Them getting all those crazy cascades. You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. You're not really changing a strategy per se. Just the board is getting somewhat favorable, I guess. I will let that there persist. That'll eventually get fortified. I don't want a bunch of fiddle foul now. Not right about now. Monica, I really despise you right about now. And that would have been the fourth time. There's that, there's neat. Again, I can live with Tinkerer's Toys. What I can't live with too much of is that black ability though. Or there's one of them abilities. I just can't with Prowling. I'll get my code. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're trying to leave this side here alone. No. Monica, I really hate you right about now. Like, that is how much I hate you right about now. Alright, let's see here. I did say. Perk. Let's see here. Okay, that's fortified. Special tile. And that's not gonna do me any good because I don't have a rank 5. That's invisibility. You can start off with that there. Attachment restore doesn't do us any good. That doesn't do us any good. No. It's lucky. See here, can we equip it to Luke Cage? Yes, we can. Good deal. Alright. Yeah, now this here's what you like to call a bad board. It's just nastiness all around. live with them. Alright, that's 2 down. Well, no. That was 2 down. And now everything's about to spiral out of control now. Yeah, get rid of that. Alright, Tinker, you know what to do. There we go. Jesus, random is random. Alright. Next, we'll make a column of strike tiles. Dakin's gonna make strike tiles. Manus will convert some of those strike tiles to healing. We want Silk, unfortunately. Her and her web tiles. But the main thing we want to do, we want to keep Dakin alive. Because if we take too much blue, then Dakin will start to feel the effects of heat. 8 strike tiles there. Tiles on the board. Not enough in columns. Strategy will be revised how I'd normally like to do this here. Just wait until I get enough blue and then pop it off with one shot. And they're gonna be down because I don't have enough strike tiles for them to convert. Not really worried about yellow. All I want is black and blue. Just need something that there to shake. Again, we'll get some healing. Not quite. Okay, that's a board reset. That's neither good nor bad.
And now Atkins is pretty much on the time clock now.
Now it's time for us to look for some strength tile supports now. Perk. I know that, well, can't use that. That creates a strength tile. I mean, yeah, that's cool. Can't use that, that's villains. That's villains. This one here. Yeah, that would help out. Bitch and Quinjet. I have Machine and Avenger though. Oh, duh. Swap support. Put that on Silk. Yeah. Yeah, let's make it a whole lot easier for me. That's not what we wanted to do, but it'll work regardless. Put that in that column. Switch over to my doll, Mantis. Don't want to blow it just yet. Can't really do anything. Maybe we can do something with yellow, but it ain't high on the priority of this. Put it that way. Not like blue. A little bit. Alright, there's the green strike tiles there. We're trying to get rid of some of these web tiles on the board. Yay! Having a low level AI that helped out quite a bit. Well, not a lot. And there's the Scroll Illuminati. Alright, Mecha Road Protect tiles. New tiles have an increased chance to be yellow. These are all characters, well, with the exception of Scorpion, that produce Protect tiles. Scorpion will create attack strike tiles if we happen to fire off a power. So that's that. You know what? I will. Since this video here is will be almost 3 hours long, I do reserve the right to use my 5 stars, so we're gonna break protocol and we're gonna use 5 stars. Now, if I were to use 4s, I would use Carolina Dean, because she makes projectiles with runaways. Sam Wilson, he'll create projectiles, and well, Polaris. Again, we're just gonna make this here stupidly simple. Let's say I will use probably one 5-star per round, just to make it fair. Okay, there's that projectile there. Alright, Carolina, you can go airborne, create projectiles on the board. Thank you for removing that tile. That's all I wanted you to do. Now Polaris will create projectiles because she has the vibranium ore support. Anytime I make a match 4 or greater, she will create a projectile on the board. So that's that. Could have had the match 4 down there. Well, we're going to utilize it now. Yeah, that's gonna sting a lot. But even though I am using a 5-star character, it's still, as you can see, I'm still taking a whole lot of damage. So it's not a complete cakewalk. See? Told you, not a complete cakewalk. Alright, column of attack tiles. MODOK and Jean Grey both make attack tiles. Well, Jean will make attack tiles anytime she fires off her red and it happens to be more than 5 strike tiles, and then MODOK will do that with his black ability. So Polaris, you're going to be on the sideline for a little while. We're going to go with Carnage. We'll bring in our own MODOK. Wherever he's at. And then who else makes attack tiles? I could just use Melinda May for the whole. Oh, duh, Johnny, he makes attack tiles too. But his is a whole lot slower than Carnage's. Should have used Johnny Storm. That's what I should have used. I mean, Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider. Activate this afterburner. I know that gives us red. We kind of don't want red. Ooh, that's gonna sting. Cause I thought she was gonna go with the match 5, that's why it didn't sting. Let's give her. Okay, that's retreat. Oh yeah, that's right. Goose does make attack tiles, but they also make protect tiles too, so that's not really that great of an option. Protect tiles already got Dark Beast. I should have used Dark Beast for that node there, but we'll use him a little bit later on. Strike tiles, again, we got a few folks. Alright, so protects. Or attacks. And Carnage is fine. Or no. Well, Carnage is fine, and then bring in Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, because Human Torch, he's alright, but he's not ideal for the situation that we want. Now, where's my favorite Flaming Skull? There he is. Now we really don't want Penance there. This is control. That's what we primarily want. Afterburner is excellent. That finds them. What is it? A row? Or column? Oh, well, that's a row there. Well, at least Ghost Rider stuff will be a little bit cheaper. the quote-unquote positive thing. Okay. Yep, Polaris, I think we kind of do need you now. I thought we did, but we do. Well, who else makes attack tiles? Hang on, before I... Ability descriptions... I know you make Moon Knight creates them on being downed. Black Panther does it, but his is random. Yours is based off of if I match red. Moon Knight's is completely random. War Machine, his is random with red. You remove, yours removes. Iron Fist does it at attack declaration or at the start of the battle. Okay, I got an idea. Let's not overthink this or too much. Alright. Once we get enough tactiles on the board, all we need is Mr. Day to pop off. We win. I really hate that tile is there, but we need to manipulate Jean Grey into making that match there so that we can get these attack tiles off the board. There you go. Once all this shit gets settled, yeah, again, a lot simpler, not that much brain power being used. Make a row of charge tiles. Oh yeah, I remember this one here. Carnage, you're gonna be needed. Throg actually is needed because once we get enough green, zip zap zop and attack tiles go bye bye. And then who makes charge tiles at the start?
of the battle that's not a 5-star. Oh, I could use what's her name? Riri, cause she'll send herself airborne, but we'll be using Throg's airborne. But we need a ton of green. Nope, not yet. Alright, now I'm gonna send my guys airborne. And then you can zip zip zop. Fly, pelican! Alright, cool deal. Fly, Avengers. I just need you to convert some more tiles, Throg. Alright, we got a few turns to handle all this here. Alright, Carnage, you gotta make some more attack tiles. Cause this here, yeah, it does work. I just need the right cooperation. And when I mean the right cooperation, I need my own battery bird.
Alright, let's get Throg from out in front. They can make the match 4. Green. Alright, there's that. Dude, and to get a match 5 too. Oh, the positive side is they're about to go airborne for a few turns, so. See, told you. Alright. We're about to go tell Teletubby bye-bye. No. Y'all literally can have your fun. Now y'all create some charge tiles again. Thank you, Throg. Now we'll come back from being airborne. Blow up some stuff. Then we're gonna disappear again. Then we'll come back from airborne. Harness this thing again. And that's how it works. A little cooperation from the AI. Have 4 corner strike tiles at once. Rocking the group create strike tiles. Hulk will remove strike tiles. Bruce Banner Hulk. If there's fewer than so many green tiles on the board, and then Red Hulk, he's just a big old meanie. Alright, so let's see here. Strike tiles. Placeable strike tiles. You do them on blue or black. Team retaliation or player retaliation. Should do them up in front, but we don't need that there. Alright. Come out wherever you are, Rocket. Rocket J Squirrel, and then Nova for the Guardians of the Galaxy synergy. Send him airborne. He ain't gonna hurt nothing. And then here comes the rest of the strike tiles. Whenever it is that we decide to make a match, like this, there's the rest of the strike tiles, and boom, boom, Bob's your uncle. Again, you could do it with what's his face too, Mr. Negative. Make a column of web tiles. Oh, this is the quote-unquote fun one. Spider-Man Infinity War. If you target him or do something that makes a whole lot of damage, he'll remove half the web tiles from the board. So that's no good. Miles will go invisible, but he'll create web tiles with both his purple and yellow, and Wolfsbane's there just to be a bit of an annoyance with her strike tiles and invisibility tiles. Alright, we're bringing in our own Infinity War, bringing in you, and then we're bringing in Gwen. Again, whatever we do not target Peter. Our Peter's at level 370. I have him out front tanking for obvious reasons. Again, Gwen's gonna give us AP anytime we match web tiles, so again, I'll deal with that there. Boom, the wolf pack. Big whoop, nobody cares. I mean, we do care. Again, I'll take half the damage. This one went, no, okay. There's Miles. Yeah, that's the only thing that bypasses Peter's shenanigans. Rend, now she goes invisible. Again, we'll take a little bit of the damage. That's where I know what I'm doing as far as matching goes. Oh, now that's gonna sting a whole lot. I'm trying to think of, did we need Miles or did we need Peter? I think it was Miles that we needed, so we could keep the invisibility shenanigans going. I mean, not the invisibility, but the stunning shenanigans going on. That's who it was. Because Gwen was for the healing, and Miles was for the AP. That's what it was. Because I always forget who I use for this node here, and you would think that I should probably rewatch some of my videos and do that there. But anyway, another choice, if you got Spider-Man India, he's actually a pretty good choice too. Let's see here, power and responsibility. Yeah, we need all that there. One turn stun. We're not really worried about damage. Oh, we want web tiles, baby. No, Miles, we don't need you to do what you were about to do. Okay, Miles, I guess you can do what you're about to do. y'all can chill out in the background.
Okay. Huh? No, I told you, you ate. Oh, look. You ate it all up. Dang. Go away. Wait.
That pretty much puts a hurdle on us. Or was it Spider-Man 2099 that I think it might have been 2099. Let's see here. Before I start the fight, disappear for a minute. Alright, let's try this again. I mean, not that we need him just yet, but it's always good to have. Alright, that gives me something there, and then whoever isn't stunned, well, they're now stunned. Oh, no, that's actually the perfect combination right there. That's who actually didn't get stunned. Oh man, 2 for 2. Okay, now Peter, I think you don't need to do that proportional punch. But again, we got enough teenage kicks. Just keep the pressure going, more or less. All right, Peter. No. We've already established this here. Not allowed to not to do these things. Same with you, moms. You're not allowed. Matter of fact. Now, if one would have brought Silk into this fight, yeah, that would be a disastrous proposition there. See, I'm literally at the mercy of the AI now. There we go. Because the longer that would have continued, somebody was gonna get downed, and then I was gonna be feeling really bad. Like I call them protectiles. New tiles have a chance to be friendly protects. None of these guys here deal with anything about projectiles, so that's the story, and we're sticking to it. Magneto, we haven't used you. I did say we're going to use Dark Beast, so I'm going to use him. As far as the projectiles go, wherever he is. Let me see here. Bishop could work, but nah. I'm not gonna use the MVP Polaris. What do I think? Who else makes projectiles? Sure, you could fortify them. That would help out a little bit, but it doesn't advance the needle. Falcon, yeah. Now, the thing that we want the AI to do, we want them to match those projectiles so that Dark Beast can do his thing and create those black projectiles. Yeah, well, I I forget about North Star doing that. Well, I don't care if Loki goes invisible. He ain't hurting us. Running early, dagger surprise, yawn. Bleeding edge. I'm gonna wait to activate course field. Star Bright, Shadow Plague, and now that may be a little bit of a problem. Almost. No, not quite. Early, north. There we go. And I didn't have to use Polaris that time. Alright, 4 corner attack tiles at once. Morbius is gonna hate on any attack tiles, so we do have to worry about that. Alright, so Storm, I'm gonna need, well, Storm can hate on most of those team up tiles. We'll bring in our own Morbius to get rid of those pesky projectiles that the AI might have. And then I'll bring in my good friend Domino so that we can generate enough black. Again, that's the strategy. Whether or not it pays off, that remains to be seen. Hematology is a choice of ours. There you go. Now those pesky tiles are gone. And now we gotta worry about matching some of Morbius's colors now. Great. Alright, I have to pull up the board a little bit. There goes me in the shadows. Dang. And that's what we needed too. I mean, you can blow up mine, I don't really care that much. I mean, alright, now the odds are even, and evens are odd. Alright, that's 17. I still need blow up the board a little bit more. Alright. Dang it. The storm is really, really weak. And she's pretty much the only thing that I can use to knock that out. Alright, there's this hematology. Alright, we're gonna activate my own hematology. that job. Let's go to this one. Alright, it's in the fray. Alright, that's still not what we need. Blinded with science, Okay, now we are on the proverbial time clock now. If I can get rid of that team up tile there, that would be fantastic. Alright, let's go spray. I don't know if she's gonna have to survive this one here. Come on, board shake. That is what I am looking for. Mistress, you have got to be kidding me. Knock him down. Enter the fray again. Man, and that's what we needed. Mike, all you gotta do is, if you can stay alive for another couple turns. Dang it. I got no choice but to make that match, and then either way she was gonna get down. I said I had the AP I needed. Just couldn't get that pesky team up tile gone. Okay, that'll work with me. He'll go that way, then I'll be able to knock out his hematology tile. I mean his stuff, and then there goes the end of shadows. That's gonna drop myself down a little bit more. Two castings of that there should do it. Alright. Hailstorm number 1. Hailstorm number 2. Alright, Micro Brawler Strike Tiles. Patch is gonna make Strike Tiles. Sabretooth is gonna make Strike Tiles. Cyclops is gonna hate on us for Strike Tiles. Though Patsy will do her own thing. Silk, you're just here for the vibes.
Literally, that is all you were here for the vibes.
Patsy's in one spot. She actually needs a low-level AI. Or actually not. What's it got the low-level AI? Silk, and then... Well, actually not. Patsy, you're not even here for the vibes. I don't even need you, to be honest with you. I mean, I do, but... I got better plans. Yes, I know I am leaning on Polaris way too much here, but when you spent almost 3 hours on the video, yeah, I think I kind of deserve to have a little bit of peace. That's some short tiles, but that's alright. Because watch this here. Because I get enough black to send somebody up north. All the tiles that Sabretooth is about to have is about to tell it to be bye-bye. So you can swipe right, doesn't matter. Cat like reflex with strike tile down at the bottom, of course. Told you. Now again, I could have probably did it with Rocket and Groot and Polaris and still got the same effect, but that is the Pulse Gauntlet. Almost 3 hours of my life just gone and dusted. For those who don't know the drill about the Puzzle Gauntlet, your rewards are an opportunity to get the Scroll Minati token. You featured 4 and 3-star characters. Random assortment of 3s, basic support tokens, red ISO 8, basic 2s. And the keyword is opportunity. Doesn't mean a guarantee, you have an opportunity. Alright, didn't expect much from out of that, but that's the, them's are the breaks. Alright. Sports. I do have to change my support before I start pulling, so let me go ahead and do that there right now. What are we using? Thanos Copter, right? Alright. That needs to be favored. And then Fantasticar, go back to where we're at. Oops, I went too far. Or didn't go far enough, or went too far. Yeah, there we go. Alright, guaranteed hero favorite support shards times 10 plus a approximate 5% chance of bonus shards, and these are the ones that are here. Battle World, can't say that I've used it, so I don't know. Fantasticar, yeah, I pretty much had that on my Okoye. Hulkling, that should have been built into Wiccan, but that's neither here nor there. Hydra Henchman's alright. Implanted Bomb, great for the 4-star Juggernaut. Karmatage, that's kind of decent. Core, great way to gain yellow AP. Caravan should have been on Craven to begin with. Leapfrog, if you don't have it, this is probably the most important, one of the most important supports you can have in PvP. I probably should have used Leapfrog during the Puzzle Gauntlet. I will keep that in mind for the next time we have to do that there. Lockheed, Approximate Midnight, decent-ish. Quantum Realm, great for purple AP. Quinjet's alright. World Talent Fighter was good on Okoye. You got Fantasticar that does what World Talent Fighter does and then some. Great way to get match 4s and start off the battle with 5 yellow AP. Sharon Carter, mid. Skull Illuminati. Dora Milaje is actually alright, especially for any of the Black Panthers. 3-turn countdown tile that I'm stunned. Or is that, no, that's Ancestral Plains. I forget what Dora Milaje was. But that's alright. No. I'll look up Dora Milaje before we do the pull. Milano, that's what I have on my Rocket. Gives you a 3-turn countdown tile. does damage and you gain AP based on the number of Guardians of the Galaxy you have. Venus Shield, another one of those yellow AP gainers. Web shooters, if you make a match 5 or greater, make web tiles. And then Wong, good for blue AP generation, if I'm not mistaken. That's Ancestral Plane. Now, what was the Dora Milaje? Because I know I have it. Okay, this is Wong. Yeah, increases stun, chance to gain blue AP, remove an enemy special tile, which is not bad. It ain't good, but bad. Where's the door? There we go. No. Increase yellow match damage. Support a character makes a red match, gain 2 extra red AP. Create 2 tactiles at the start of the battle. Max health is increased. Make a match 5 or greater. Improve a strike, attack, or projectile by a listed amount. And when Black Panther takes at least a percentage of its health and damage, deal percentage to the target, max health and damage. I mean, that's alright. I prefer the stun, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, so we'll pull these here till I get my Thanos Copter at 60. So that's a few more pulls to go. Alright, Thanos Copter is done. Because that'll be at level 5. Unfavored that. Go back to Fantasticar. Probably need to work on low level AI, but I kind of need the Fantasticar to make things a lot smoother in PvE. I'm gonna pull till I get about 70 of these here. More mummy web shooters. Yeah, that's a duplicate. That's at 5 for me. Dora Milaje, and add some stuff there. Sharon Carter, yeah. And then finally, Sharon Carter again. Alright, here we'll just pull. We'll pull the one there. Or, yeah, we'll pull the one there and then the master. See what we get out of here. Okay, I'll take the rank 4. So that's that. Then Scroll Illuminati. You would think they would have these here all lined up. As you can see, a guaranteed chance to add a 3. Lesser odds for 4s and 5s, 1 out of 40, 1 out of 8. Not saying that you're going to pull the 4s or 5s, but you have a better chance of finding some loose change on the ground. Which already happens here at level 4, obviously, so. Alright, some shard conversions there, so let's look at Scroll Illuminati. That's it. Since y'all know I have it at level 4, not Omnipotent City. Where is it level? There it is. Alright. Rank 1 at the start of the battle for random enemy character is marked. A random enemy character is marked. Not marked. They are marked. Whenever the marked character makes a match or uses an ability, create a random trap tile that deals 400% of their average match damage to the target when it's matched by either team. At rank 3, whenever an ally matches a trap tile, that match generates +1 AP, 3 max, and the trap deals team damage instead. Rank 5, whenever the marked character creates one or more strike, attack, or protect tiles, there's a 50-50 chance to create a similar friendly attack tile with strength equal to the total strength of the created times, max of 6 times. And then lastly, the synergy perk, when equipped to Illuminati, once per battle, at the start of the ally turn, or whenever an ally makes a trap tile, if 8 or more have been matched, destroy all remaining Scroll Illuminati trap tiles and stun the marked enemy's teammates for 1 turn. And obviously destroyed tiles don't generate AP or deal damage. So yeah, I mean it's alright, but there's other ways of dealing damage. Next thing I need to do is level up Thanos Copter. I'll do that there, and then the other one will be leveled up. Oh, well, might as well level it up now. The Leapfrog. So you can see all the stuff at rank 1 through 5. We'll level it up to 200. Alright, rank 1, Leapfrog has 3 battery charges. At 0 battery charge, Leapfrog deactivates. At the start of the battle, if there are any supernatural enemies, doesn't matter if they're heroes or villains, create a projectile of between 63 and 1924 strength. And again, that's based on the supported character's level or rarity, meaning 3, 4, or 5. And then whenever the supported character makes a match 4 or greater, you deal damage and you consume 1 battery charge. At rank 3, it increases the battery charge by 1. So instead of it being 3, you have 4 charges. Once per turn, if the supported character or an ally takes at least 15% of their max health and damage, you heal 15% of their max health. Then you create an invisibility tile targeting them and consume battery charge. Finally, at rank 5, you increase the battery charge again by 1, so now you have essentially 5 charges. And then once per turn, if the supported character or an ally health falls below 30% or would go down, you consume 2 battery charges. Send them away for a turn. And then when they return, they heal for 23% of the max health, and then fire a random power if the supported character is a runaway. You're not putting them on a runaway. And then finally, for posterity's sake, the synergy perk at the start of the battle, whenever the supported character or ally fires a power, improve a random strike or projectile between 11 and 89. That's based on the character's rarity, if one exists. Otherwise, create a projectile of the same strength. So yeah, the Leapfrog, yeah, that's pretty much important for PvP. Finally, Thanos copter. Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Chopper? Oh, geez, oh, yeah, I'm almost done with Omnipotent City. That's probably the one. I got 40 of them left. I'll pull the rest of them off camera. Okay, so you see here, before I rank it up, as you see, that's the stuff at the beginning. Rank it up to level 5. Got that. So you see all the stuff for posterity's sake, for rank at level 200. Got 250. Let's read them out. So at rank 1, create a cosmic cube tile at the start of the turn if one doesn't exist, and when either team matches to destroy the tile, they gain ownership of it. If the supporting character team owns the tile, the team gains 36% increased ability damage and converts 2 tiles and the supported character's weakest colors into their strongest colors each turn. At rank 3, if it's matched or destroyed, send the one that matched it airborne for a turn, and when they land, deal 15% of max health if they were an enemy, or a burst heal if they were on the supported character's team. At rank 5, when the supported character makes a match, rotate the 3x3 block of tiles surrounding the match. Additional matches caused by this here deal 61.2 2 damage. I don't know what it's probably 2-0 or whatever. And then finally, if you equip it to Thanos at the start of the battle, the supported character goes airborne for 1 turn. Then when they land, destroy 3 random tiles in the 3x3 block centered on the cosmic cube. Destroy tiles don't generate AP. And you deal damage, well, 9.48 damage of max health to the enemy team. So not bad, the synergy perk, but all the other stuff, rotating tiles and all that there, yeah, please sign me up. So that's the puzzle gauntlet. That's, again, over 3 hours of my life gone, all because of randomness. And now I gotta go do some more stuff for the Alliance with the round 8 of the Alliance event. I probably will do a little bit of this here on camera, so yeah, let me recharge for a minute.